Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce Bioethanol to you all. So the video will be divided into 4 parts, which is the introduction of Bioethanol, the development, the impact, and the action what we can do. Firstly is the introduction of Bioethanol. Bioethanol is a form of renewable energy that can be produced from agriculture feedstocks. It can be made from very common crops such as hemp, sugarcane, potato, cassava, and corn. The production of bioethanol mainly consists of 2 steps: the extraction of sugar from crops and fermentation of sugar by yield through the folding function, which we have all learned from the lecture. The specific steps depend on different crop type. For example, corn requires a much more complex producing process than sugarcane for its starchy biomass structure. And secondly is the development. The using of bioethanol has a profound history. It was first used in 1826 for a 4-cylinder engine, and then was used in lamps in the 1850s. After that, its use was limited during the Civil War due to high tax usage. In the 19th century, ethanol was again used as fuel to enhance the gasoline of same number. Over time, the use of bioethanol has increased across world with a share of 26.7% of liquid fuels. An increase in the price of oil and gasoline from 1973 to 1979 led to an increase in the use of bioethanol as fuel again. Also, Brazil and America have been running industry with a program named PROCO to produce ethanol from starchy enriched crops. Currently, there are challenges with the commercialization of bioethanol due to their high production cost, and advanced technologies are required for their production. And when we talk about the impact, we have to introduce one of the important efforts made to promote public biofuels using. It's called RFS. It sets an annual target of proportion of biofuels used in transportation in USA. And now the USA is already ahead of that ethanol production target. And it is projected that the rate of ethanol production will result in a creation of around 250,000 new employment, and an increase in family income of close to $53 billion. And when we talk about the impact, we can talk about those in environmental aspect. And bioethanol is the best alternative for fossil fuel for its high efficiency in generating energy with lower emissions of greenhouse gases. And replacement of fossil fuels to bioethanol together with other biofuels, such as wind power, cause a decrease in human carbon footprint. However, the further adoption of bioethanol is prevented from the cost of feedstock and the complex technology required in production. So what can we do? To decrease the cost of the biomass needed to produce bioethanol, and also to decrease the cost of expensive technologies, my plan is to switch those crops need to food waste, as bioethanol can also be produced through fermentation of sugar from food waste. A better application of those can decrease the crops required to generate energy, thus reduce the cost as all. Also, promoting researchers of simplified technologies for producing bioethanol is a money-saving technique in the long run. And that's all. Thank you for watching this video, and see you next time.